Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining us. I'm Caitlin Francis.
And I'm Ashley Ann.
Here it is. Brown turns around. It's off the mark. And Virginia is heading to its first ever national championship game appearance.
Well, it wasn't easy, but the Virginia Cavaliers, well, they're headed to the national championship game tomorrow night.
Yeah, the Cavs trailed by 3 at the break, but went up 10 at the 5-minute mark, down 2. Kyle Guy got fouled with less than a second to play. Look at that. Wow. He made all 3 free throws to give Virginia a very dramatic 63-62 win.
I wasn't settling for 2. You know, I was either going to make 1 or I was going to make 3. And, you know, I had confidence in myself. Obviously, you know, it's a big stage. And obviously there's a tingly feeling in my stomach. And, you know, it was a good kind of nervousness. And, you know, I was trying to look for Alexa, and I couldn't see her because she's too short. So I saw my dad, who made eye contact, and he said, "You got this." And I said, "Yeah, I know I do."
And it was a dramatic end for Auburn, as well, as some fans thought they were actually heading to the championship, but the game wasn't quite over yet. Look at this. You can see some time lapse of those students celebrating already. Toilet papering trees on campus after Kyle Guy missed a 3-point attempt close to the buzzer. But as we just heard, Guy was fouled, and we all know how that ended. All right, you can watch the NCAA championship game where UVA takes on Texas Tech tomorrow night right here on your hometown station. Tip-off set for 9 o'clock. In Rockbridge County, a man has been charged with second-degree murder after deputies say he shot a woman they believe he had a relationship with. WDBJ7's Lindsay Kane walks us through that investigation. President Trump winded down his trip to the Southwest with a speech to Jewish Republicans in Las Vegas. He accused Democrats of being too soft on immigration and not supportive enough of Israel, reminding the audience he moved the U.S. Embassy to Jerusalem and recently recognized Israel's sovereignty over the Golan Heights. The president also doubled down on comments he made Friday at a rebuilt section of the border wall in California. President Trump did not mention the Russia investigation, but he did tweet he has not seen the Mueller report, though he says he has every right to. Thanks for starting your Sunday here with us on WDBJ7. Coming up, country music's biggest stars are getting ready for tonight's Academy of Country Music Awards. What you can expect from the award ceremony. Hey, welcome back. Country music's biggest stars are getting ready for tonight's Academy of Country Music Awards. This year, duo Dan and Shay, as well as Chris Stapleton, have the most nominations with 6 each. Casey Musgraves follows with 5. The awards show will feature performances from Jason Aldean, Kelly Clarkson, Carrie Underwood. Country legend Reba McEntire will also perform a song from her new album and will return as show host for the 16th time. Looking forward to that. Virginia Tech Hokies gathered yesterday for the big event. More than 6,000 students volunteered for the annual day of service. Some fun festivities took place on the drill field before their big send-off. They expect to complete more than 1,000 projects throughout Blacksburg and Christiansburg, and the purpose is simply to thank their community. And at Virginia Tech, you may remember we talked about this last week. An otter recently showed up at their duck pond. Take a look. Here he is. The university is calling him Otter Sand Man after a social media vote. Now you can get your own Virginia Tech gear featuring the university's new friend. They teamed up with Coliseum Athletics to bring you the officially licensed Otter Sand Man shirt and a fuzzy blanket.
You know, it looks cozy. What do you say? Is it a good day to get out there and look at the sign?
I think yesterday was a lot better.
Yeah, yesterday was nice.
We have some very active conditions rolling in later today, especially tomorrow.
Lots of exciting things going on. Cheers and excitement could be heard all the way from Charlottesville as students and fans filled the streets after Virginia's dramatic win over Auburn in the Final Four. Definitely employees at Mincer say they've never seen anything like it. They placed multiple orders for Final Four t-shirts to keep up with demand, and you can see their store was packed full of customers. Look at that. Now, they don't want to jinx the game, but if UVA wins the championship tomorrow night, they'll have those championship shirts ready to go by Tuesday morning. I bet they will. I'm sure it'll be high in demand.
Yes.
All right, so John Paul Jones Arena was packed as well last night, but not for basketball. It was an Alabama concert. Time now for a check on our hometown forecast with meteorologist Christian Johansson. Good morning, Christian. So we are off to a humid start this morning, and that just means more changes rolling through for later today.
Yeah.
Right, Christian. So, you mentioned that as the day goes on, those chances increase, especially into tomorrow. So if you have errands to run, earlier is better. And now is probably a good time to start thinking about those emergency preparedness kits, because we are talking severe weather season.
Yeah, we've been talking about it for weeks, about this coming into our region, and our first chance could be tomorrow.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, Christian. Authorities arrested 2 men in connection to the death of 2 women found buried in South Carolina. Detectives say it all started when Christian Hulbert shot himself. He was taken to the hospital, and the next day he asked to speak with investigators. Hulbert told them he and Jonathan Galligan killed the women and buried their bodies in Galligan's yard. Detectives found the bodies and arrested both men. South Carolina's former Senator Ernest Hollings has died. The Democrat was known for helping South Carolina through desegregation. As governor, he went on to serve 6 terms in the U.S. Senate. He retired in 2005 after serving for 38 years and 2 months, making him the 8th longest serving senator in U.S. history. Hollings was 97 years old.